Well, at that time again, it's free Kipper reading Livestream once again in a moment, and I'm actually going to shuffle my Rainbow Kipper deck and my Medium Civ Train Oracle deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And my Medium Civ Train Oracle deck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Where's everybody? Hey Nate, how you doing? You got so what's your question? This is is this an ingredient part of Terra, Kipper, Gypsy, Wood, Plain Coming, and many more? Uh, I don't understand what you mean by that. Could you rephrase your question a bit clearly? I mean, the Terra Kipper, Gypsy, Wood, Playing card, and many more cards help you decide. Oh, yeah, it does. Yeah, it helped me decide. Yeah, it does. It helped me. So that's the question. Let's see. The first card for this reading is thoughts. This card means ideals. A second card for reading is unexpected money. This card means improvements. And after lack of reading is letter. This card means a discussions. So anyway, when three cards combine together go like this, it actually means that the first decision means that there's going to be ideals with improvements and discussions. Oh wait, and the second card is long way. This card means a very long road ahead. A second card reading is dishonesty. This card means oneness. And the lack of reading is chains. This card means false start. So anyway, when three cards combine together go like this, it actually means that there'll be a long road ahead with oneness and a false start. So I say the first one is very clear now. And your question is, please do a reading to this question. What is the drama behavior going on today? Let's see. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hi, Julia. Long time no see. Haven't seen you for a while. Oh, let me see. I'm gonna use my books to see. Oh, our first couple reading, Nate, is a good outcome. This card means a positive outcome. Our second couple reading is gloomy thoughts. This card means being gloomy. Our third couple reading is high honor. This card means egotistical. Our fourth card reading is great fortune. This card means good luck. And our fifth lack of reading is expectation. This card means waiting. So anyway, when a five card combine together go like this, it actually means that what's drama behavior going on here is that there's going to be positive outcome with gloomy behavior and egotistical that leads to good luck and waiting for the drama to happen. So even though there's going to be some problems along with the drama, it's turned out to do very well here. And I'll give you your Meet the Train Oracle card for advice. Oh, and your card is informational mediumship. Okay. Has a thought about or idea suddenly appear seemingly out of nowhere? Have you ever given words of wisdom to someone, yet the advice didn't seem to come from you, but through you? This could be evidence that you were possibly spiritually inspired. Inspirational mediumship is when spirit inspires the spirit within us. Through this type of mediumship, amazing works of art, literature, and advance in science and technology had been created in the physical world for centuries. When advice and guidance is spiritually inspired, whenever to one person or a larger audience that can make that experience even more extraordinary. When spirit inspires us and we don't let our own minds cloud that information, there are no limits to what it can be achieved. If you're ready to try this type of inspirational mediumship, then here's an exercise to practice. You can opt to do this alone or with a group. Put a selection of written words in a basket. For example, on small pieces of paper, write down the words love, faith, nature, etc. without looking. Choose a word. Take a moment to blend with spirit and let the word flow into your mind. Speak without pausing for a minute or two on the word you have chosen. Let your guides assist you and speak from your heart. At first, you might draw a blank, but in time, wonderful and informational wisdom can happen. Positive cards, blending with spirit and spirit guides. All right. And your first question is, Juliet is how did RF feel about me? Oh, let me see. Hi, Pizza Tanya. How you doing? Oh, yeah, first I'm reading about RF's feel about you, Juliet, is the long way. This card means a long road ahead. A second reading is sorrow. This card means unpleasantness. A true company is main character to right female. This card means yourself for being in a business. Our full company is house. This card means residence. And a fifth lack of reading is the room. This called means inner harmony. So anyway, when a podcast combine together, it goes like this. Yes, it means that art feels about you with a long waterhead, with unpleasantness, and yourself being in this business that leads to residence with an inner harmony in your life. So that's what art feel about you. And I'll give you your means to train oracle card for advice. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, your card is, for your means to create oracle card is energy scanning. Our psychic energy is precious resource that can help us in any situation. Tapping into psychic energy allows us to blend with anyone or anything through energy scanning, which is a technique of feeling, seeing, or hearing intuitive information. This exercise can assist you in determining how you receive intuitive information, which will also assist your mediumship development. Have a friend stand in front of you, or better yet, have a friend bring someone you've never met before. Stand about a foot or two apart. Close your eyes and imagine that you're both made of pure light. Imagine that your energy field is blending with the other person. Now let your awareness scan up and down the body in long, slow movements. See if there's one particular spot where your attention is drawn. Can you see any colors or is one part brighter than another? Take your time and make a mental note of anything you're sensing and feeling. Next, open your eyes and share what you receive with the person. Try to document your experience in your journal to try to build up your library of visual symbols, of feelings and interpretations. Remember that when you deliver the information, you have to take responsibility for the matter in which you present the information. By practicing this quick and easy exercise, you soon realize the incredible value of this tool as it can be used in so many different practices and situations. Positive cards in present versus expression, the medium toolbox, blending with spirits. Hi, all about Maine. I'll do your questions in just a moment. First, I got to do Julia's second questions, Princess Tanya, and then you're next. I actually love this medium training Oracle card deck. I actually won this during Tarot Oracle live stream like many weeks ago. All right, and your second question is, how does AK talk to FR? Let's see. All right, let me see what we have here. Okay, our first card for reading, Juliet is work. This card means uphill battle. Our second card reading is main character. This card means AK or FR as in a species with each other. Our third card reading is long way. This card means time. Our fourth card for reading is thoughts. This card means ideals. And our third card reading is unexpected money. This card means improvements. So anyway, when five cards combine together, it goes like this. Yes, it means that K comes to FR with uphill battle, with him being in his business to RF, that leads to and also time that leads to his ideas with humans. So I say yes, despite a few problems. I give you your minutes to train Oracle card for advice. Alright, and your card is creating scarlet paste. Scarlet paste is simply a way to hold the energy of spirit in an honorable, loving, and gracious manner. This card is a sign that it's time for you to create a scarlet paste that's unique and personal to you, where you can commute with spirits. Creating scarlet paste for a spirit is a practice honored by mediums and spiritual practitioners for many traditions. Calling in the light of spirit to enhance your meditation or sitting in His power can be both helpful in creating a space for spiritual and meditative practice. Some people like to burn sage, light candles, play music, and meditate or pray before working with spirit as a way of creating a loving, inviting environment for spiritual connection and communication. Why not create an altar in a special place in your home or office to make that space scarlet? Using crystals, spiritual icons, flowers, or spiritual images can enhance the scarletness of the space. By working regularly in the space, it will become more infused with spiritual energy. The more important thing that needed when creating your scarlet space is a loving intention. This can be used whenever you are anywhere in the world. Try it. Take a breath of loving awareness into your heart in your own words. Ask for a clear healing connection between you and the spirit world. Always share gratitude to spirit for hearing and honoring your intentions. Hi, Sarah Lee Rodriguez. Yeah, you can ask your question. All right, Peter Tanya, you're next. And your question is, hi Bob, am I going to be in a relationship with Billy? Let's see. I'm so happy today, everyone. Very calm. Oh, our first operating in Pennsylvania is prison. This card means constraints. Our second operating is good outcome. This card means love. Our third operating is sorrow. This card means unpleasantness. Our fourth operating is main character two, right female. This card means yourself for being in this business. And fifth black card reading is conventionally. This card means gathering. So anyway, when 5 o'clock is about to gather, it goes like this. It actually means that you're going to go out with Billy with constraints, with positive outcome and unpleasantness that lead to you being in his business with a gathering. So even though there's going to be some problems along the way, it's going to work out better for you, Tanya. I give you your means to train Oracle card for advice. Your card says ethical awareness. Service to spirit and strong ethical awareness are at the heart of mediumship. Whenever you're offering evidential messages, they should always be delivering in a loving, kind, and healing manner. Remain conscious of what you're sharing. It should be relevant, authentic, and meaningful to your sitter, rather than harmful, disruptive, or hurtful. Likewise, a message should never be forced on the living or randomly given without permission from the recipient. It's important to respect the living and the desire to receive from spirit as mediums. We don't get to choose the spirit we communicate with. In beings of service, to spirit, it is important for us to remain unbiased and simply be the channel for healing communication. Remember that spirit communication is a three-way process between the medium, the sitter, and a spirit. Maintaining a high level of ethical awareness ensures mutual respect among the medium, the spirit, and the receptant. A great way to practice ethical awareness is to become mindful of your own behavior and how it impacts those around you. If you feel you're being overly judgmental, for instance, take a moment to breathe into the energy of compassion. Notice how your behavior changes as you adapt and even change your ethical values. This will help you to see the world without judgment and become the best medium you can be. Positive cards in present versus present. All right. And all about Maine. The question is, hi friend, hi my friend. May I have a love reading, please? All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Welcome, Princess Tanya. 5. All right. First, I'm reading about your love reading. Let me see. Is a court of about Maine. This call me prejudice. A second reading is main character one, left male. This card means an inauspicious man. Our third card reading is wrist gent. This card means positivity. Our third card reading is hopes and great water. This card means hopes. And our fourth card reading is fatality. This card means an end. So anyway, when five cards combine together go like this, it actually means that you're gonna have a president with an inauspicious man and positivity that lead to hopes when it ends. Hey, Indicon, how you doing? I give you your means to train overcall for advice. Your card is time to heal. Self-healing is an extremely important daily routine in your development as a medium. When practicing mediumship, you need to be in your best heart-centered space to create a clear, authentic communication with spirit. Find a quiet space, train your mind to focus within. Ask yourself, what is my body, heart, and soul seeking right now? It is intuitively feeling the need for healing on a mental, emotional, physical, or spiritual level. Whenever you choose to do body work, energy healing, a walk in nature, yoga, or just a quiet meditation, these can all be ways of healing, of self-healing, to balance the body, mind, and soul. If you pick this card at random, let this be a clear sign that it's time to honor you. Here is a stronger technique you can use for some self-healing. Sit in a quiet spot for a few meditative minutes, close your eyes, and take a few relaxing breaths. Imagine you're being showered with loving, healing bright light from the universe. Allow the gentleness of this light to wash away the emotional residue in your aura. Breathe this light into your body and let it permeate all the cells of your being. Sit in this space as long as it needed to feel energetically refreshed. Offer gratitude to this healing opportunity as you ground your body, mind, and soul with a few more deep breaths. Partnership cards, practice patience. Okay, and our final question for tonight is Silly Lee Rodriguez. Hi, can I ask what I'm destined for? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, first I'm reading Celine Rodriguez is good outcome. This card means a positive outcome. Second reading is change. This card means a false start. Third card reading is main character one right male. This card means an inexperienced man. Our third card reading, our fourth card reading is long way. This card means distance. And our fifth lack of reading is his thoughts. This card means affection. So anyway, when a five cards combine together go like this, it actually means that what you're destined to be with is with a positive outcome, with a false start, and an inexperienced man that leads to distance with affection. That's what you're destined to be with. Sally Lee Rodriguez. I give you your means of train oracle card for advice. And your card is divine nudges. Synchronicities and so-called coincidences are a clear sign that spirit is knocking at your door. These blessings are signs of grace, are not just mere coincidences, but are evidence that you are always will be connected with the spirit. Spirit working through synchronicity can manifest in some unique ways. Some people refer to these occurrences as divine nudges. Examples of this include hearing the same phrase from more than one person in a day, or identical numbers repeatedly showing up in your life. Have you met an individual out of the blue who seemed to answer a question that you were just asking yourself? These are all signs for you to pause, be open, and pay attention, and most importantly, to acknowledge that Spirit is sending you a message. When you're developing your spiritual abilities, Spirit knows how you need to develop and evolve and will continue to steer you in the direction for your highest good. You may not always follow Spirit response, but you'll still be continually and gently nudges forward. By following the prompts and guidance, you notice how more people, situations, and synchronicities start to appear in your life. The more you begin to notice the meaningful divine nudges, the easier it is for them to multiply and give you spiritual guidance. Be open to synchronistic signs, welcome them, and act on them accordingly, for these are signs the Spirit is there to guide and help you. Let me see if you have any questions left. Hope that question resonated with you. I hope that we didn't resonate with you, Shirley Rodriguez. And that's about it for my free my free Kipper live stream. Just a moment. So anyway, I guess I'm going to end this live stream from now, and I'll come back later tomorrow at the same time and at 4:55 p.m. Eastern time. When I'm actually going to do free play card live stream with the City Wiz fortune telling playing card deck and my Minister Training Oracle card deck. Welcome, Australia Rodriguez. So bye everybody. Bye. See you tomorrow. Bye.